Welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase, and these are some of the top stories making headlines today. Now, when asked if Maitland, who is Donaldson's police boyfriend, and his appearance before the judge, which had him remanded behind bars, was a breach of his process or due process, his attorney said he would be looking into the matter. No nation, if you agree, that no matter what them are come with, we want to justice for Donaldson and her family. Drop a like on the video, and of course, drop a comment in the comment section. Now, I'm going to see the video footage from another tragedy that took place recently in Cocoa Peace in Clarendon, which took the life of Kemisha and of our 4 young youth. I'm going to see what I want. They will continue the reasoning. Of course, condolences to the family. Of course, I want to look, and yes, I want to listen.
By Roshane Barnett, the young man who killed Kemisha Wright and her 4 children. Here is the statement from Roshane Barnett, Jamaica. Barnett stated one night he was at Kemisha's home and 2 men came, ordered items, and he served them. So apparently, Kemisha Wright had a shop. Kemisha, who was present, he says, grabbed the money and he collected from the men, and told him not to serve any of her customers. So for Kemisha Wright to say that she don't want him to serve none of her customers, obviously is either Roshane did a thief for her money or do something wrong that she never approve of. Barnett says she did this in front of the customers and he felt very disrespected. He says she also flashed some water in his face. So it means that she dashed water in his face. Probably I want juice or one liquor she take up out of the fridge or something. And you know, probably her hand flash and it flash in his face. He states that ever since that incident, Kemisha's attitude and that of her children's towards him changed. Barnett also said during the night of Monday, June 20th, approximately at midnight, he was at the home and Kemisha told him to lock up the place. He told her he heard a vehicle outside. She looked and said she saw nothing. Barnett says he looked at her, and she looked back at him as if she saw that he was spraying her. According to Barnett, Wright made after something on her dresser, but he didn't see what it was. He said that he prayed in the heavens that it was a knife or a scissors. Hear the interesting story now. In his caution statement, Barnett disclosed that he had a knife on him and he stabbed her up. You hear what I said, Jamaica? Barnett said he had a knife. So there was no argument in Jamaica. There was no argument. Look like the youth are carry feelings about the money where she take from him out of the shop. Hear that part, yeah? 2 of the children, he said, rushed to the dresser and started throwing things at him. He said again he didn't see what it was, but grabbed both of the children and stabbed them. How gruesome! Roshane Barnett. How gruesome! The eldest child grabbed a pair of scissors and he went after her. And she fell and he stabbed her. He said when everybody was dead, he changed off and disposed of the shorts he was wearing and the knife. The finding of the postmortem was also revealed in the court. Kamisha Wright received 48 incised wounds in the region of her neck, chest, abdomen, and limbs. 48 wounds. 48 wounds, Jamaica. To her neck, chest, abdomen, and limbs. Cause of death is a hemorrhage and shock and multiple sharp force injuries. The 23-year-old child, month-old child, Kishon Henry Jr., had 11 incised wounds, inclusive of a wound to the neck, which the doctor described as a cutthroat injury. 15-year-old Kimanda Smith, 9 incised wounds and 4 stab wounds. 12-year-old P0lice Smith, 22 wounds and 2 scratches to the throat, wound to the neck. 5-year-old Raphael Smith, 5 incised wounds and a gaping wound to the upper anterior neck. The prosecution intends to prepare victim impact statement from family members. It is also read out in court that cousins says he saw Barnett, that a cousin saw Barnett with a knife, and Barnett told him, me go one, me brother out at Chapelton say, me a go kill some people tonight. So him feel look out, eye me eye.
Now with that level of brutality, just detailed, and him attorneys must tell him, no matter how him state the scenario, the defense or self-defense angle could not be attained in this situation. So all them talk about take things off a dresser and a fling off him and all these different type of things. The fact that take the life of 5 law-abiding citizens in this brutal nature. We know the court might consider some form of leniency because him plead guilty and him now go seek for waste the court's time. But that's why some people probably say life in prison then. Since you know the difficulties with securing capital punishment, I will state already on numerous occasions say after that verdict is handed out, an appeal is made, and because of the duration of how long an appeal takes, normally it go beyond the point where the court can legally enforce that ruling. But talk to my nation, as I say, definitely a major tragedy. And to the thousands of people that turned out at Clarendon College, we can clearly see that the family was beloved and will be missed. Now, if you're new to the channel, let's pass through, drop your comment and drop a like on the video. Click the subscribe icon, of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. You can share the video as well. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reason, join the discussion via the comment section, which is open 24/7. It never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, of course, you know, you can drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. And of course, there is where we can continue the reasoning and the discussion. These are 2 cases that the people have been watching keenly. And the people want to see justice on both occasions. Until the reason again, live, love, and prosper, and stay tuned.